To the pool.
Hi guys, so in today's video I am going to show you what I've been doing with my daughter on weekends mainly, so she can be distracted well, in this pandemic situation that doesn't let us go anywhere pretty much. So there should be activities at home that keep her interesting, besides all the games and all the puzzles and a little bit of TV, a little bit of mobile phone. But I think manual work like crafts are really important for the development. So we have here stash of pens. Some of them don't work very well, some are repeated because I had to buy another set. Here are some pencils, very cheap, I think, pencils. These were mine like from when I was younger, very young. I can't find them these days. They're country and they just say Spain. I have no idea where to find them, but they are good. They are very pigmented. I don't like the wood because it chops a lot. It's not These ones are awesome, and I bought these like in a supermarket. I didn't even buy it in an art store. It's just like, well, actually these ones were a present from my best friend to my baby girl. They were 12, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they're all here. That's a miracle. They are very pigmented, very pigmented. I bought them on Aldi. It's a supermarket chain that is, I think it's a German brand, like Lidl. They were brothers, I think, and it doesn't matter. So they have really quality stuff for crafts, and that's where I bought them. They're surprisingly good, and they have this jumbo format, like just compare these little two guys, and they're different. All right, so what I am bringing you today is how to make like kind of 3D projects with them. I used a few, like I'm going to show you some of them. Okay, I did this little flower. It's so cute. I'm so in love with this. I'm obsessed, like they say these days. They're really, really cute, and they're so easy to do. This is an example. Then we made this little swan, and in this apple I just glued some of the highlights of the apple, and this is a little garden. We're still working on it. The little butterfly is not yet over. It's just drawn, but just an outline, but we're going to fill it up. You don't have to fill everything up, but I think I'm gonna try glitter glue or glue glitter to do this part. And this is a very 3D. I don't know if you can see it, but it becomes really cool. This is really cool to have like hanging in their bedrooms, or hanging, I don't know, in your living room. I have some art in my living room that she did, some of mine, some of hers, and I don't know, you can try to make a card, a smaller thing, and gift it, like Christmas cards, instead of being just you making Christmas cards if you do it, or buying it, because I don't know, they kind of, it takes away like the I don't know, it's more personalized or something, and it has a different feeling if you make it your own, instead of some just like printing a photo and giving it. Just make a little card with her or with him or with them, and you can still print the photo and put it inside the card, instead of that little bill we used to receive from our grandpas. Just put a photo in, or whatever you want, and just send it like that. I think they are so cute, and I'm going to try to show you how I did that, because it's really simple, and it's probably with materials you already have at home. So what you're going to need is like this pad with cardboard. I mean, this is very cheap, this is under €1, and you don't have to use this, but this has a background color, so that is good for that. So the yellows are gone, of course, but this has this could be the sky already, and just make the garden. Or if they're into pink, because girls are really into pink when they're young, I don't know. But some other things you can do is like you grab, this way you can recycle, like you grab like a box where her food was, and you have this part that is really cool for you to do just whatever you want. You can use stamps and whatnot. You can use these jumbo pens to make bold and big things and paint it. You can paint it like with gouache, or because usually with kids we have like gouache at home. I have acrylics too, so you can paint it the background with acrylics to be faster, and then do the technique over it. I mean, you can do whatever you want. So we're going to use, this is a small one. If you want a bigger, you can use like something from your breakfast and not her breakfast, and just cut it. So you have a wonderful surface here, even just for them to paint and to be wild and creative. This is awesome. You don't have to buy like pristine paper for them to do it, and it becomes really cool. And another thing I found out about me is that as an artist, as an adult artist, if I'm working with cheap materials, I tend to don't give up and just explore colors, explore shapes, do it bigger, make it like bolder, and it's surprising. I recommend for everyone to try that. So about this, I'm going to use like cardboard, like the stick, how do you call this? We call it baton de cola. It's like glue on a stick, I don't know. Let me see, English, Italian, I don't know what this is, I don't know, Portuguese, Italian, oh, it doesn't have, oh my god, this doesn't have anything, because this is really cheap. This is not even like €1 again. So you know what this is. This is a glue stick. I think that's how you call it. If not, I'm sorry. We're going to use like glue stick, pens, pencils, the cheapest things you have around. I have these, as you can see, they were used to play this by some little girl. These are used like bookmarks, and it's like a post-it, but for books, you know, just to mark the page or whatever you want. And these are awesome to make like those petals, but there are so many different shapes of post-its today, shapes and colors, that you can do whatever. There are art shapes that you can make like 4-clover leaf, or everything, it's really fun. All you have to do is like look around, and you probably have all these at home, as I said in the beginning. Then what we're going to need to make like those ruffles, what I used is this simply facial tissues. Facial tissues, they are white. I've seen pinks and blues, light pinks and light blues, but I haven't seen other colors of this tissue paper. You can do it with a napkin. I think there are more colors, or even toilet paper. I think there are a lot of colors of those, even black and orange and all those stuffs. But I used plain white because it's what I use for her, and I had it laying around. I also have another thing that you can use. It's how do you call this? Crepe paper. Oh, you call it crepe paper too. So you can use crepe paper because they have a bunch of colors. I just found the black and white, but I have a lot. You can also use silk paper. I found these colors right here. I think I have blue for packaging from my Etsy shop, and so I have them lying around too. You probably don't have these. I don't know if you do, but if you don't, I'm sure you have toilet paper or some kind of paper or napkin that you do. So let's gonna start with that. Like, I'm going to make a little flower. All you have to do is pick up the glue gun. Not the glue gun. This is not a glue gun. This is a stick gun. A stick gun. A stick? Not gun. A stick glue. Glue stick. Yeah. All you have to do is like. They love to do this part. All you have to do is like rip the paper off a little bit. You don't need very much either. So, and this paper can be recycled. I mean, you can use recycled paper to do this. See, all you use this little bit, and then you glue parts of it. You don't glue it all. You let it be like a 3D thing. Hopefully you're. Let me see if this is recording well. I think so. Let me just. Focus, focus, focus. There you go. Okay. And all you have to do is like pick all these pieces and keep adding them. Like so. And they can easily help you with the glue, and they can easily rip the paper, and they can easily glue them themselves, because this is so easy to do. This is so easy, and it kind of looks so cute in the end. So some parts probably won't stick. If they won't stick, you want to make it more like 3D, you can pass them through the glue stick, because if you go with like this, it's not gonna work. They're gonna be very flat, and we don't want that. We want this 3D effect to give it structure, and you can add more if you want. Just make sure, or you can use the other kind of glues, those glues that like white glue or liquid, some more liquid glues that will, instead of doing this for the second layer, I mean not for the first one also, but for kids it's better to use these glue sticks, I think. Well, so now that we have like our little flower here, and this could be a whole flower or just the center, as I showed you before. And now what you can do, you have like two techniques that I found that are, I'm sorry, I just forgot something. Let me just grab them really quick. Here they are. I have like these brushes that are really cool, like this, because I've put it like water in them. This is a brush that has a container, and all you have to do is put some water inside of them. And I also use like a little bit of watercolor, liquid watercolor, Ecoline in this case, and I gave her like the primary color so she can make all of the colors. I use like, I bought some packs of these, sometimes for watercolor, but I usually also use mine liquid, clear, clear, with clear water, just to go on my watercolor palettes and work, or just activate my watercolor pencils or whatnot. And in this case I am giving her ink already, very diluted ink, because she won't be grabbing. This is so she can just unlock them and see you already have a background. And what you do is like you come here and you slightly touch the paper, just slightly, so it can grab some color but it doesn't smoosh. That's one thing. And if you want like a orange, you go with a red. I usually give her like these bold ones, these big ones, because they're not very interesting to me, not too much, and she gets more of an effect with them. But you can also use the blue. This is a smaller one, but you can use the blue and use the red and have a purple, or use the yellow and have a green. Another way to do it is you go and grab our juicy markers. These are Giotto, and these are great and super washable, as it's written here. And you can just, is this the one that doesn't write? Because some of them that don't work very well already, but you know, if you keep tapping them, and they love to do this, because it's not, you don't need any kind of, you don't need to have much control already on your on your hands to do this. So it's really cool, and they love it. Oh, she loved it. I don't know, I haven't practiced with all of them, so this one is coming out. Now the other thing you can do is with this, you're going to always start with the glue. Right, let's do it, I don't know, let's do it here. You're gonna start with what? I don't know. Yeah. You're gonna start with some glue. I don't know what's going on, this glue is melting or something. I don't know, doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just, I don't know, let's do pink and purple or something. Okay, you pick two colors, some contrasting colors, and you kind of do like this. If you have another shape of post-its, of course you're gonna do other things. It depends on what you have with you, but these ones are really cool for this. I used it with this on the outside, but this could be that part of the petal, you know, it's not, you can do it however you want, of course, or how your kid wants it. Another one, and we've got a little row you can add more, of course. You can do whatever you want. Can come here and do this, or you can put ones on the inside, one with this little tip on the inside and the other one the other way around. It's really up to you. It's all about imagination and taste of whomever is doing it. Just, there's not a right way, of course. Am I recording? Ah, yes, I am recording. For an instant, I thought I wasn't recording there. And that would suck. You're doing things and it's not recording for some reason. I was just recording and the battery died on me. I usually add another one. I have another one for the camera, but that second one died on me either. Also, maybe because I didn't record this camera for so long. I was recording with another camera and sometimes with my phone, and so I don't know. Even with an extra battery, they both died on me, and yeah, I had to wait a little. Okay, so what you can do now, you can leave it like this, of course, and if this is blank and doesn't have these letters, you can write or make dots or make hearts or make whatever. And what I did with the other ones, I like make this one up. I made a little pinch on the end of the flower, so it kind of gets a little more 3D. So this layer, I'm going to pinch it like this, and just to make things a little different, I will pinch the other layer differently, but it can be the same way. You can pinch it like this, and you know, just make it a little different. Pick up a little part and just do this, or you don't have to do anything anyway. Or maybe you can roll it with a scissor, but that's not kid safe, so just do it with your hands. I was thinking about like Christmas bows, when you do that with a scissor to make them roll, but no, you don't have to do it. So a little more glue on the center, and what you're going to do now is just combine that first technique and just put it here. I still have a bit of tissue that was absolutely stained with yellow, and I'm going to do what I did in that first one. So we're gonna rip it off. You can also use other kinds of paper, as I showed in the beginning. You can use like crepe paper or silk paper or any kind of tissue or paper. You can of course glue it here and make it okay. So this is what it would look like, and then of course you can paint it. This one is already kind of stained, and it's nice because it's yellow. It's not the same color, but you can, you know, mix the colors of these liquid ones, or use a pan and just do it. So this is the sun. We made like I didn't have my scissors there, and maybe it's not safe for some kids. My girl is still very young, and I didn't want to use scissors near her, so I did it with my hand. I ripped the piece of paper with my hands, and I glued it here, and then I add another piece. I just drew the eyes, and then it's up to you, really. This one is just like a little. We did like an apple. Let's just make it like this, and we did like, you just draw an apple really fast, like you don't have to paint it in the same way because it's very vibrant when you do it like this. Just be free when you're using like this kids stuff. Just be free and just go with it. You don't have to obey any rules or anything. It's really liberating and it's really fun. So, and let's have a little yellow. Do you have the yellow? Does it? Okay. So, you know, just make like the shine easier, and then just grab a little bit of yellow, like it could be like this piece of yellow, it doesn't matter, just to add like this. You glue it, and it's like a reflex of the apple, you know, like the light hitting on an apple, and it makes it like shine. I think it was very interesting. You can have this is really dull because of the back. The back is this gray, but if you make it on a blank paper, on a white paper, blank on a white paper, then you can make it mixed media. I mean, the stand doesn't have to be with you can do just this kind of stem and a little, you know, you can use like pencils mixed with pens and whatnot, just to make it interesting, you know. And I'm gonna have like a little shadow here, some cast shadow or whatnot, you know. And just have a little green. See, I just did it in no time at all. So a little apple, whatever, and to learn the fruits, to learn the numbers, the alphabet. You can make whatever. It's so cool. Now another thing I haven't used yet because I don't know how she's going to react to it. She goes a little crazy sometimes. It's this. This is awesome. This is so cheap too. It's like glitter deco, and this is like glue with what? Glue with glitter. That's what I meant. Glue with glitter, and you can like draw the. I think I am going to use this with the butterfly I drew on that garden. I thought about it. So like you grab a pencil like so, and you just kind of draw a butterfly. It doesn't have to be realistic or anything, just what kids understand to be a butterfly, you know, something like this that goes on the back. I can even drop I'm gonna leave maybe if you want like this painting or this drawing of the butterfly. But you can grab anything from Google. I mean, it's just a project for yourselves, and it's not, I don't think it's gonna be considered like you're not gonna profit from it, so you can grab any image from Google and try to go with it, you know, and just the outline of a butterfly, any butterfly, just whatever. So let's just, this is a first. I haven't tried this with her. I'm still opening. I'm opening this right now. Let's start with this glitter thing. Where's my thingy? My X-Acto knife. Just let's try it out, and then after I see how they behave, maybe I'll use it with her. This is going to be recycled in the card trash. Oh my god, I'm trashing my little flower. Okay, here we go. Here it goes. My girl is just crazy. She learned about glue. She's just crazy about it. Now she says, "Mommy, let's draw," and she grabs like the glue sticks. I don't know what it means, but that's what. Oh, before using glitter glue, remove the cap directly. If clogged, insert a paper clip to clean it up. Squeeze out the glitter glue and attach sequins. What the hell is sequins? And other sparkling objects to decorate card, gifts, text, signs, etc. etc. Apply the paint directly onto the surface you wish to decorate. Keep 2 hours to dry. Wow! Washable off from most fabrics. For best results, wash immediately. So you can do waves, zigzag, and curls. More than 3 years old. Yeah, well, that's not the case. But she does so many other. I was talking with someone the other. Oh, this says neon. Wow. I was talking to someone the other day, and oh, my best friend, and she, and we were like, how do they understand this is from an age or adequate to an age, a certain age or another age, like the games, you know, because my kid is interested in games that aren't for her age, and we thought like, well, maybe it's because of certain pieces that are too small or something, they could swallow it, but then I don't know, because they're supposed to be playing in front of me, with me, you know, you just, I wouldn't let her like, okay, I don't know. Let's just do this really bright and girly, like she loves it. Okay, let's just grab this. Oh wow, this is gorgeous. And just apply. Oh, it gets really 3D, this one. Okay, you apply this in your butterfly. Oh wow, that looks very good. It's really good. It's really vibrant, sparkly, sparkly. And if it dries, she said what? What did they say? How many hours? 3 hours? 2 hours? Ah, okay. It doesn't matter anyway, because when she's done with it, she's going to to go and do something else. She doesn't care. I put them like near the window, and they just dry there or on top of a counter or whatever. She doesn't. Let's just see how vibrant these are, and let's see this one. How does it work? It's the same thing. It seems very dry to me. Let's do. Sorry about that. That crazy noise. well, I bought these on, like, we call it the Chinese store. It's like a $1 store in America or something. Oh, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of this. For some strange reason, it seems like it's... Oh, they were talking about the clip, right? So I just figured out I wasn't recording anymore, which is great. I was recording just now. I don't know. Well, I don't know how much you saw, but I think... Oh god, I got glitter. So I just put some glitter glue or glitter or glue with glitter or whatever. Makes these 3D effects on this little butterfly. I don't know if you can see. Let me just make an automatic adjustment. I think you've seen this. And this is how the flower came. And this, I think I'm gonna record this with my phone and add it. Hello, focus. Yeah, I don't know, a little. Okay, so I was saying that with this background is very dull. So imagine this is not over yet. It should have more color behind. But imagine how pretty this could turn in a different background, or you can paint it over. So this was it. I hope these ideas gave you inspiration to go and do something with your kids or just by yourself. And I have one more video I did with this kind of kids craft. I'm starting to include them on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is usually for grown-ups or a grown-up heart. But the thing is, I know a lot of artists that have kids, and this is a way for them to connect and to start passing their ideas and the concepts of color and contrast, and it can be passed on to the kids so early. It's not like, oh, and you can use your Posca pen. I'm just looking at her and I was just like, I want to use her. This is like the best pen ever, white pen ever. You know, you can do like your highlights with the pen. Oh, it needs to be prepped. It died. So, stop it! Stop doing it! You need to go! It's just wrapping up the video. What's going on? Posca pen. Okay. You don't want to work today. Aww. What you doing? Did you die on me? Do I have to order more? I do. I don't know. Just to look like these little shines. I don't know. Whatever. So, yeah, stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So it didn't work because it was this way. It was standing like this. It should be probably or the other way or like this. And so I was saying, well, I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if you're interested on these kind of projects, or you're not really into it and you don't think it's appropriate for the channel. I think it is, so eventually I'll be doing one once in a while. And since she's becoming older, she'll probably get more interested in this or not, I don't know. And some things might come up because we're always like thinking and exploring, and things might come up. This I thought were cute to share, and you can transform this into anything. This is kind of a garden and fruits and flowers theme, but you can obviously make it like a Christmas theme and make wonderful Christmas cards to send, very personalized and very cute, made by both of you, or how many you are, and send it to your relatives or to the teachers, and like those little gifts we buy when it's like Christmas time for the ones that take care of our babies during the year. We do that in here. I don't know if you do it in other countries, but we tend to do it here. So I think this is a good way. It's not. It's cute. I mean, it's cute. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me the thumbs up. It would help me a lot, help the channel grow. And consider subscribing if you want to see content like this, or adult content. Adult content, well, hard adult content, not adult content at all. So I have an Etsy shop, as you might know, and I am on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, of course, and Pinterest. So if you want to check me out, I'm always under the Amateur Point name. So you can check me out and see what I'm doing. I'm mainly on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook somewhat. But mainly Instagram and YouTube, and I also post things in Twitter, but not that much. I'm not there that much. I also leave, everything is in the description below, the materials I used, and links. If I see something on Amazon, I will link it there. And I also leave my PO box, so you can write to me, or my email, where you can write to me also if you have questions or whatever. You can contact me through there. So until next video, please be safe, stay at home, and just practice your creativity, and be safe, and have fun. Still, and I'll also have fun, because it's just because you're stuck at home, it doesn't mean you can't have fun, and not just watching TV, doing other stuff, mainly with the kids, so they don't get like frustrated and bored and start throwing tantrums. That's not good for anyone. So let's just have fun and be creative. Well, I've spoke too much. Bye bye. Hope you have fun. I'm gonna pick her up. Bye bye.